Hey guys, in this video, I'm going to walk you through all of the top marketing channels that you could use within your company. If that sounds good to you, let's get into it. So, the best entrepreneurs understand each marketing channel as a system with inputs, outputs, and feedback loops. This framework that I'm about to provide to you helps you evaluate each channel based upon its leverage, control, momentum, and what I call the trust curve. So, to get straight into it, the first variable is control. So, the question we ask is, can I reach my audience directly? Or am I dependent on an algorithm or gatekeeper? For the second portion or second variable, we need to consider leverage. So, does this scale with code, content, or capital, or only with my time? Next, we need to consider momentum. So, does this channel compound over time, or does it reset to zero every week? And then, lastly, for the trust curve, how fast can I go from stranger to client? Right? That's the most important question. We want to go from stranger to client as quickly as possible. The first marketing channel that we're going to discuss is going to be paid ads. Now, when you think of paid ads, you could think of Facebook ads, Google ads, YouTube pre-rolls, or meta lead forms, right? Anything on these large third-party platforms that you could pay for to promote your product or service. Now, I'm going to start off by saying that I'm not a huge fan of paid ads for the following reasons. One, they are expensive. So, when you're just starting your agency, you need to watch your cash like a hawk and ensure that you only spend money on generative or high ROI marketing activities. And since the trust curve is low on this channel, it's very difficult to convert people into paying customers because they don't know you from Adam. Leverage on this channel is going to be quite high, actually, because it scales with capital, not with time. So that's definitely something to consider. But the momentum is going to be low, meaning when you stop paying for the advertisement, it stops working for you. And that's no bueno. We want advertising systems or marketing channels that work for us in the background after we have allocated a fixed upfront cost to it. Okay? And I'm going to get into marketing channels that do just that later in this video. So, to sum everything up, if you have just started your digital services agency, I would not recommend paid ads. The next marketing channel is going to be cold outreach. This falls into the category of cold email, cold DMs, LinkedIn messaging, personalized Loom videos. Literally anytime that you reach out to somebody that you do not know. Now, control on this channel is going to be quite high because you decide who you reach and when you reach them. So at my company, Crimson, we do run cold email campaigns, and we've had success whenever we reach out to local individuals. Generally speaking, the trust factor is going to be a lot higher when you reach out to people locally as opposed to abroad. What's great about this channel is it is very targeted. So when we run campaigns internally, we target decision makers, decision owners like CFOs, CTOs, CEOs, founders, management, literally anybody that has say over how funds are going to be spent within the organization. We could target them directly via this channel. Leverage on this channel can be low if you're doing it manually, but if you use automation, this can become high leverage for you. Momentum on this channel is going to be quite low because once you stop reaching out to people, the channel stops working for you. Similar to paid ads, the trust curve on this channel is going to be quite low as well, but I try to mitigate that by reaching out to local individuals first. In conclusion, if you're running a digital services business, I would recommend cold outreach as a marketing channel. I would recommend this because one, it can be low cost, and two, if you're reaching out to local individuals, the trust factor is going to be higher, which increases the probability of you closing a deal. So the third marketing channel is going to be content, and as you might imagine, I'm a huge fan of this medium. I like content because it is a great trust building mechanism, and in sales, trust is everything. Before someone buys from you, they have to trust you. With content, the goal is to demonstrate your subject matter expertise. And when you post online about how you can help people with your products and services, you're effectively demonstrating your expertise, and you're showing them how you can serve them and help them with your business. This is going to build a lot of trust and creates what's called a parasocial relationship. This is simply a type of relationship where you feel like you know the person, but you haven't met them in person. You just know them via the internet. Momentum is going to be high here as well. And when I say momentum, I simply mean that the positive results that you generate from this channel are going to compound for you. The only downside to content is that it takes a long time to monetize, so I would not recommend this marketing channel in the beginning. I wouldn't start making content until you have at least a couple clients to support you financially. The next marketing channel is going to be in person, which is my personal favorite. A lot of people dog in person marketing because they say it's not scalable, which is true. But if you think about it from the perspective of doing things that don't scale, this is one of these activities that in the beginning stages you absolutely need to do. If you become the local guy or gal for your specific service offering, that is incredibly advantageous, and you could do this by simply being known in your local area. My first couple clients actually came from a local networking event, so it's incredibly impactful to simply go out there, meet people, and tell them what you do. Now, in terms of leverage, this is going to be low because it's limited by time and geography. Momentum is going to be moderate because your reputation compounds, but it only compounds slowly. But the trust curve, which is the most critical factor when you're making a sale, is going to be very high because you're meeting people face to face. They are looking you in the eye and you're getting to know them on a personal level. This is how you build those long standing, lasting relationships with your clients that can potentially turn into retainers. So, in the beginning stages, in person networking is an absolute must. Now let's go to the last channel. I left this section last intentionally because there's a lot of controversy about this channel. I personally do not use Upwork because I believe it's oversaturated. So digital services businesses are super low cost to start, and because of that fact, there are a lot of market entrants. So I would much rather hire talent on Upwork as opposed to competing with them for clients. In the beginning stages of my agency, I got my first couple clients from Upwork, and then I branched off from this marketing channel into more mature channels. So if you've just started your company, I would recommend starting off with Upwork, then after you've made some money, progress to more mature marketing channels. Alrighty gang, thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this video helpful. If you like this kind of stuff, definitely check out Compound School. This is a 90-day program designed to take you from where you are today to your first paying customer for your online business. Like, subscribe, and holla at your boy.